Dr. Jitesh Shinde welcomes you to my channel Learning Made Easy. In this session, I shall be discussing binary codes. Okay, more specifically, I shall be discussing following subtopics of binary codes: positively weighted code, negatively weighted code, and BCD codes. Binary codes. In my previous session, that is number system, we have studied uh, our 8421 code. Okay, we had also gone through the 421 code. Okay, in 8421 code, say if I want to represent 4 decimal, okay, using 8421 code knowledge, so the number of digits which are involved in the addition corresponding to those digit only, we are writing 1, and for other digits we are writing 0. So the binary code, okay, using 8421 logic, the answer we are getting 0 1 0 0. Similarly, using 421 code, okay, 4 decimal, answer is 1 0 0. If we want to write here, say 7, the answer is 0 1 1 1. Okay, similarly, using 421 code, the answer is 1 1 1. Okay, to the base 2, here also to the base 2. So here what we are getting, okay, that we are forming here the binary codes using the combination of binary bits 0 and 1 only. Okay, so this analysis suggests that the binary codes are the codes which are formed by the group of binary bits, okay, 0 and 1 only. Okay, now let's see exactly what is written in the theory. In the coding, when the numbers, letters or the words, okay, first here I am trying to define the definition of code. In the coding, when the numbers, letters or words are represented by specific group of symbols, it is said that the number, letter or word is being encoded. This group of symbols is called as a code. This group of symbols is called as a code. The digital data is represented, stored and transmitted as a group of binary bits. Okay, just now we have seen how the grouping is formed in 8421 code or in 421 code. Okay, the grouping was consisting of the two symbols only, two binary symbols only, that is 1 and zeros only. Okay, so here the digital data is represented, stored and transmitted as a group of binary bits. Here we had used only two binary bits, in two binary symbols only, 1 and 0, and this group is called as binary code. The binary code is represented by the number as well as alphanumeric letter. What is alphanumeric letter? We shall see later on. Need for binary codes. Human need to represent decimal numbers necessitates to have a knowledge of binary code. Basically, in a simple language, I would like to say that whatever the digital systems we are designing, okay, the machines, digital machines or systems are understanding the language of 1 and zeros only. Okay, so this creates a necessity for us to have the knowledge of binary number system, and hence to make the representation easier, it also creates a necessity to have the knowledge of binary codes as well. In this way, the design and the analysis of the digital systems or the digital machines, okay, or digital applications will becomes easy. Okay, so what's written here? Human need to represent decimal numbers necessitates to have the knowledge of binary code. Hence, generally, external interfaces of the digital system may read or display decimal numbers, and some device actually processes the decimal number, but internally the machines, we should remember that it is understanding the language of zeros and 1 only. Okay, that's the main reason why we need to study the binary code. With the advantages, it will get more clear why we need to study the binary code. Let's go with the advantage. advantages of binary code. First advantage, suitable for computer application. Computer is a digital is an example of a digital system. At the bottom, it will understand the language of zeros and one. Okay, whatever the input, if you are giving in the form of 0 to 9, okay, in the form of alphabet, okay, A to Z, either in capital or in small letters or the special characters, say dollar, okay, at the end everything the computer is going to process in the form of 0 and 1, and finally it is going to give the output in the form of 0 to 9 or characters, alphabets, A to Z, or in the form of special character. But internally everything processing will be done in the form of zeros and 1, that is it will be using the knowledge of binary codes. Okay, same thing here goes for the digital communication. Okay, so here also third case, since zeros and one are being used, so the implementation, analysis and design of the digital system becomes easy. Okay, so this creates this advantages of the binary code also demonstrates that why we need to have a very good understanding of the binary code. Now, classification of binary codes. Okay, first classification, weighted and non-weighted code. It is used to represent only non-numeric data. Alphanumeric code represents both alphabetic and numeric data. The example of the alphanumeric code can be your computer or a laptop keyboard. Reflective code, example of reflective code can be gray codes. Error detection and error correcting code. Okay, in this session I shall be covering only weighted codes. Binary codes, weighted codes. Okay, so before going with weighted code, let's see an example. Okay, binary, I'm writing here 1010. Okay, in this format, 1 0 1 0, okay, to the base 2. Now this 0 is having a position number of 0, integer part. Okay, so 1 is having a position number of 1, 0 is having a position number of 2, and this 1 is having a position number of 3. Already this concept we have studied in my session based on number system and number system conversion as well. Okay, so this is equal to, we can write this as 1 into, okay, binary number system, 1 into 2 to the power MSB bit. Here I am considering what is this position number 3, so here I am writing 3. Okay, plus 1 into 2 to the power, sorry, what is here second bit, 0, so 0 into 2 to the power 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus last bit 0 into 2 to the power 0. Okay, we can write this also as, okay, accounting only for the non-zero digits, means here I can write 2 to the power 3. Okay, 0 I am ignoring here. Okay, only I am considering non-zero digits, so 2 to the power 3 plus 2 to the power 1. So on solving this, what we are getting here, 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2 means 10 decimal. Thus here, using the knowledge of positional number system, okay, we are getting understanding, okay, how we can convert binary number or binary code to the decimal number system. Okay, so let's see, this one is having, further it also gives the information, this MSB bit 1 is having a weight of 2 to the power 3, that is weight 8. This 0 is having a weight of 2 to the power 2, that is 4. This 1 is having a weight of 2 to the power 1, okay, that is 2. Last bit, LSB bit, least significant bit, is having a weight of 2 to the power 0, that means 1. Okay, so here using the knowledge of 0 1 2 3, these are the positions of the bits. Okay, we can predict what that particular digit is having the weight. So here let's see what's written in theory. These are the binary codes which obeys the positional weighted principle. Okay, in other words, it follows the concept of positional number system. Okay, based on positional number system only, we can this example illustrate how a given binary code can be converted to a decimal number system. The sum of the weights corresponding to each non-zero bits, non-zero digits only, we had represented here in the second format, 2 to the power 3 plus 2 to the power 1. The sum of the weights corresponding to each non-zero bits in the code is the decimal digit represented by it. Each position of the number represents a specific weight. 0, this 0 bit is having a weight of 2 to the power 0. MSB bit, this one is having a weight of 2 to the power 3. Okay. The weighted codes can be further classified as positively weighted code and negatively weighted code. Okay. Positively weighted code means, okay, the digits 8421 code. Okay, all the digits here 8421 are positive. Hence, it's an example of positively weighted code. Okay, in the next slide we will see what is exactly the negatively weighted code is. Okay, but here for the time being, the example of positively weighted code is 8421. All the digits involved here are positive, hence it's an example of positively weighted code. 8421 code. Okay, here example of weighted code, here I have quoted 8421 code and 2421 code. Another name for 2421 code is also the self complementing code. Okay, BCD code, remember here BCD code is a subset of 8421 code. Later on I will explain it. Okay, but 8421 is not a subset of BCD code. So here only decimal digits 0 to 9 I had represented, which are which corresponds to BCD code as well. Okay, now using the knowledge of 8421 code, here the okay, the binary code representation we are getting 000. In 2421 here binary representation we are getting 0000. For 1 here we are getting 001. For 1 here we are getting 001. For 2 here we are getting, okay, here the digits involved in the addition is only 2. So here the answer is 0010. Okay, but in 2421 here the answer we can get, first answer is 100 as written in this table. Another answer we can get, okay, 0010. But why 100 is being selected? Okay, why this has been ignored? Why why the code is not 0010? Okay, this is the ambiguity here. Okay, so here why this is being selected, what's the exact reason? Okay, we shall be seeing in the next slide under the heading self complementing code. Okay, for here 4 also as well, for 3, 4 up to 9. Say we are going with the example of 7. Okay, binary code using 8421 knowledge or in BCD okay format, representation is 011. 4, 2 and 1 are involved in the addition, and the code is 011. It's okay here. Now here, okay, now 7 we can write as 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 1 7, means 1 1 0 1. Another way, the another answer it can be, okay, 0 1 1 1. Okay, why this format only is being selected? Here the answer is this one. Why this is selected, why this is not? Okay, let's see the explanation in the next slide. Now, self complementing code. Okay, self complementing code is an example of weighted code. One of, okay, 2421. In the previous slide we have seen that one of the type of self complementing code, that is 2421. It's an example of weighted code. Okay, if a ninth complement, okay, if a ninth complement of a decimal number is equal to ones complement of a given code, then the given code is said to be a self complementing code. In the next slide I will try to illustrate this particular wording. Ninth complement of a decimal number is equal to ones complement of a given code, then the given code is a self complementing code. Okay, illustration in next slide. Further, if a sum of the weight of the code is 9, 2421, 2 plus 4 6, 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus 1 9. Okay, if the sum of the weight of code is 9, then the given code is a self complementing code. Okay, for this reason 2421 is an example of self complementing code. Another example of self complementing code is 5211. 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 1 9. Thus this is also an example of self complementing code. If the sum of the digits is equal to 9, then the given code is an example of self-complementing code. Okay, example of negative weighted self-complementing codes. Okay, first is 6 4 2. Now here this is minus 3. 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 2 12, 12 minus 3 result is 9. Okay, 8 plus 4 12. Now there are two negative digits here, minus 2 and minus 1. Okay, so 12 minus 2 10, 10 minus 1. Okay, again we are getting 9. So 6 4 2 minus 3 is an example of self-complementing code. 8 4 minus 2 minus 1 is an example of self-complementing code. Now here, okay, the negative digits are also involved. Negative digits, negative weights are also involved. Hence the given code 642 minus 3 84 minus 2 minus 1 is an example of negative weighted code. Is an example of negative weighted code. Now let's see this particular this portion explanation here in the next slide. Now here what I said in the previous slide, if a nines complement of a given code, okay, say we are going with 3. Okay, nines complement of 3 means, okay, this 3 first in 2421 representation it's 1001. Okay, for 3 we could have also written 0011. Okay, but this has been written here 1001. Okay, now nines complement of 3. Okay, n means 3. What is the value of n now? Is equal to 3. 9 minus 3, 9 minus 3, 9 minus 3. The answer here we are getting 6. The answer here we are getting 6. 6. Okay, using the knowledge of 8421 code representation, I am present. Okay, it is being presented here. 6 representation is 0110. Okay, this answer we are getting here. Okay, now if we compute the ones complement of this self complementing code for 3, okay, ones complement I am computing here, the answer we are getting here 0 1 1 0. Okay, the answer you are getting 0 1 1 0, 0 1 1 0, 0 1 1 0. So what's the here? Nines complement of n means 3 6, 0 1 1 0. So what was our definition here in the previous slide? Let's go with the definition. If a nines complement of a decimal number is equal to ones complement of a given code, then the given code is said to be a self-complementing code. Now here what is happening? Nines complement of 3 means answer 6. In binary format we are getting 0 1 1 0. Nines complement of a decimal number 0 1 1 0 is equal to ones complement of a given code. Given code for 3, given self complementing code for 3 is 1001 is equal is 0 1 1 0, means ones complement of 3 is equal to nines complement of n. Okay, this condition is being satisfied for this combination, that is 1001. Okay, that's why 1001 is being written here, not the 001 being written here, because the condition here is getting satisfied, that is ones complement of a given code is equal to nines complement of a decimal number, then the given code is a self complementing code. For example, here also for say let's go with the 7, 9 minus 7. Okay, 7 representation selected is 1101. Okay, here we can say that the representation should be 011, but we are not using this representation. Why? Let's see. Okay, first let's compute the ones complement of 7. Ones complement of 7 answer will be 0 0 1 0. Okay, 0 0 1 0, 0 0 1 0. Now nines complement of 7, 9 minus 7, answer is 2. 2 represented in binary format, what we are getting? 0 0 1 0. Okay, observe these digits, binary bits, and observe this binary group of binary bits. Okay, this binary code and this binary code. Okay, what we can say that here nines complement of a given decimal number, that is 7, is equal to ones complement of a given code. Okay, ones complement of 1101. Okay, this condition is getting satisfied here for this particular combination. So this combination is being written for the 7 representation in self complementing self complementary code, no, but not this combination is being written here. Okay, if the 9th complement of a given code is equal to 1's complement of a given code, then we can say that, okay, given code is an example of self complementing code. Okay, this condition must be satisfied for the combination for 2 to 9 specifically. Okay, now let's move next. Find 2421 equivalent of the decimal number 687 to the base 10. Okay, now here from 2421 table. Okay, the table knowledge I will not be having every time. Okay, so best way to remember. Okay, now we have just now seen the definition. When the given code is a self complementing 9's complement of a given number, okay, if it is equal to 1's complement of it, okay, then the given code is a self complementing code. So for 6 I need to find the self complementing code, 2421 code for 6. So first step, 9 minus 6. Okay, 9's complement of 6 I am trying to find. So answer we are getting 3. Okay, 3 binary representation, 0 0 1 1. Okay, compute 1's complement of it, compute 1's complement. Okay, the answer will be getting 1 1 0 0. Okay, this is the 1's complementing 2421 code. This is our 2421 code for 6. See, same thing has been written here, 1 1 0 0. For example, 7 I need to compute. Okay, 2421 code for 7 I need to find. Okay, for 7 we can write as 9 minus 7. First step, compute 9's complement for 7. 9 minus 7, result is 3. Represent 3 in binary format, 0 0 1 1. Compute 1's complement, compute 1's complement, result we are getting 1 1 0 0. Okay, 9 minus 7, sorry, 9 minus 7, result is 2. 9 minus 7, result is 2 here. Here I made a mistake. 9 minus 7, result is 2. Okay, so 0 0 1 0. Okay, 1's complement, 1 1 0 1. See, 1 1 0 1 being presented here. For 8, okay, let's go for 8. 8 means 9 minus 8. 9 minus 8, result 1. Okay, so here 0 0 0 1. 1's complement if we compute, the result here will be getting 1 0 0, sorry, 1 1 0. 3 ones 0 for 8. Okay, so in this way 687 base to the base 10 using 2421 code, the representation is 1100 1110 1101. BCD code. Binary coded decimal codes encodes the decimal digits 0 through 9 by their 4-bit unsigned binary representation through 000 to through 1001, sometimes referred as 8421 code. BCD code, okay, is an example of positive weighted code because it is based how the BCD digits are formed. Okay, the reference here we are taking. Okay, here we are using the knowledge of 8421 code. All the positive digits are involved here in the addition, hence we can say that BCD code is an example of positive weighted code. Okay, please remember that. Okay, BCD code is a subset of 8421 code, but 8421 code is not a subset of BCD code. Okay, see, valid digits are from 0 to 9 in BCD code. Okay, but 8421 code is having the combination from 0 to 15. Okay, so 10 to 15 digits are not coming in BCD code. On the other hand, invalid BCD digits, okay, for in BCD code are from 10 to 15. 10 to 15 are invalid BCD digits. On the other hand, 10 to 15 are valid binary codes in 8421 code. That's the main difference here coming. Okay, BCD codes also differs with respect to 8421 code in the arithmetic operation as well. Okay, we shall see in the next upcoming slide. Okay, differs in arithmetic operation, that is addition, subtraction as well. Okay, now BCD code, it's a sometimes referred as 8421 code. It's a positively weighted code. Valid BCD digits are from 0 to 9. Okay, it is formed by the combination of 4 binary bits. Okay, and it always represents the or it corresponds to unsigned binary representation through 000 to 1001. Now, okay, these are the valid BCD digits 0 to 9. Okay, using the knowledge of 8421 code, it's okay, its representation, okay, for 9 1001, for 7 011. Okay, each BCD digit, okay, remember each BCD digit, okay, is represented by 4-bit binary number. Okay, to form, say I want a BCD code for 7, the result will be 011. If I want to find a BCD code for 8, the result will be 100. Using the knowledge of 8421, we are getting this answer. Okay, each BCD digit, okay, is represented by a group of 4 binary bits. Remember this. Okay, each BCD digits is represented by a group of 4 binary bits. Now, with this example, okay, it will get more clear. Difference between binary and BCD representation. Okay, here it is, I had mentioned each decimal digit, okay, is represented by its corresponding 4-digit code. In the BCD code, okay, each decimal digit is represented by a corresponding 4-digit code, while in binary, complete number is converted into binary pattern. Okay, is complete with the appropriate number of bits. Here the number of bits are not specified. For example, simplest example, 7. Okay, 7 decimal. Okay, BCD code is 0 1 1, but 7, this is my BCD answer, BCD. Okay, but 7 decimal I can write also as 1 1 1 to the base 2. Okay, 2 BCD. Okay, the answer here we are getting 1 0 0 1 0. Okay, each decimal digit is formed by a group of 4 binary bits, okay, in BCD code. Okay, this is my BCD code. Okay, now say 2. Okay, in binary format the answer is 1 0. So looking at this example, we can say that less number of binary bits are required to represent a given number. Less number of binary bits are required to represent a given number in binary representation. Less number of bits are required, just 2 bits are required to represent 2 in binary representation. But on the other hand side, 4 bits were required. 4 bits are required to represent 2, okay, in binary representation. So in terms of hardware, binary representation is easier to design. Okay, but in terms of representation scheme, okay, you will find that with the example you will conclude that the BCD representation is much easier. Okay, to interpret the BCD representation of any number is very easy, okay, in compared to binary representation. Okay, let's go with this example. 765, okay, 765 BCD representation easily can be written. Okay, 7 means in binary format 0111, 6 0110, 5 0101. Okay, it just took less than 1 minute to compute the answer. But to find the binary representation, okay, first you can follow the number system concept, divide by 2 approach. It will may take around more than 5 minutes to find the answer. Another approach, okay, it may take nearly 2 minutes, 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, up to 2 to the power 9. After this we need to track which digits are involved in the addition, okay, to get 765. So digits involved in the addition, okay, which is contributing to the answer 765 are 512. So corresponding to that 1 has been written here. So 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4 and 1 are, okay, are being involved in the addition to get the answer 765. So corresponding corresponding to those digits 1 has been written here. The digits which are not involved in the addition, the 0 has been written there. Okay, so this process will take more than 1 minute to find the answer, but the BCD representation takes less than 1 minute to compute the answer. Okay, so computational analysis is less, okay, to represent the BCD number. Computational analysis here is more, okay, for binary representation. That's the first difference here going in. Okay, here in case of BCD representation, just we need to design a one lookup table. Using the lookup table, okay, the processor can compute the BCD representation of any decimal number in a shorter period of time. Okay, advantages similar to decimal system, need to remember only binary equivalent of decimal numbers 0 to 9. Just now I illustrated this. Addition and subtraction of BCD had different rules. Okay, I will illustrate this point in next slide. This makes BCD arithmetic little more complex. Okay, BCD needs more number of bits than binary to represent decimal number. So BCD is less efficient than binary. Okay, this point also I had illustrated in the previous slide. Now let's go with the BCD arithmetic example. Now, okay, BCD example first, after that we'll switch to BCD arithmetic. 687, okay, just like previous slide, 687 BCD code for 6 is 0110. For 8, answer is 100. Okay, using the knowledge of 8421 code only, directly we are predicting this number. 7011. Okay, 60110 written here, 8100 written here, 70111. Okay, thus in a very less amount of time here we are getting the answer. Just remember that each decimal digit is represented by 4-bit binary equivalent, okay, in BCD code arithmetic. Now here we need to perform the addition of two decimal digit 532 and 126. The result here we are getting 658. In BCD arithmetic, in BCD format, we need to perform the addition. Okay, the answer is 0110, 0101 and 100. Okay, so here 5 represented here, okay, 3 represented here, 0011, 2 represented here, 0010, 1, this is 2 and this is 6. Addition perform. 0 plus 0, 0, 1 plus 1, 0, carries 1 generated here, 1 plus 1, 0, carries generated here, 1 plus 1, okay, 1 plus 0, result is 8 here. Okay, the result here 8 is less than 9. 8 is a valid BCD digit. Okay, now here the result after addition, what we are getting is 1, 1 plus 1, 0, carries generated here, 1 propagated here, 0. 1 plus 1, 0, okay, 1 carry generated here, 1 plus 0, 1 here, okay, 1 here, okay, 0 1 1. This digit is 5 and this digit is 6. All are valid BCD digits. Since we can say that here the result we are getting is a valid BCD result. Let's go with another example. 532 plus 268. Okay, the result here we are getting 8 plus 2, 10. 6 plus 3, 9 and 5 plus 2, 7. 7 is a valid BCD digit. 9 is a valid BCD digit, but 10 is not a valid BCD digit. Okay, so here the problem will arise. Okay, let's perform the addition using okay. Now each 5 is represented using BCD format, 532 and 268. Okay, this is the BCD representation. Okay, 5 is 0101, 3 is 0011, 2 is 0010. Okay, 268 0010, 6 means 0110, 8 means 100, 0 plus 0 0, 1, 0 plus 0 0, and this is 1 here. Okay, after performing the addition, let's see what happening here. 0 plus 0, result is 0. 1 plus 1, 0. Okay, 0 plus 1, 1 here. Pardon, okay, pardon, I made a mistake here. Here we are performing the addition. Okay, here we are 0 plus 0 0, okay, 1 here, 0 here, 0 plus 1 here. Okay, next 1 here, here 1 plus 1 0, carry is propagated here, 1, 1 plus 1 0, carry is propagated here, so 1 0 0 1 here coming. Okay, here what the answer here we are getting 0 1 1 0. Okay, now here 1 0 1 0, here 1 0 1 0 means 10. 10 is not a valid BCD number, is not a valid BCD digit. So here what we need to do to get a valid answer, we need to add here, okay, 0 1 1 0 means here we need to add 6 to the invalid result. Here we need to add 6 to the invalid result. So I am adding 6 to 1 0 1 0. What the answer we are getting? 0 0 0. Okay, 1 0 1 0. Now here in this case, here in this case, now again the result is 10. Okay, 10 is not a valid BCD digit. So here for this combination 6 is being added here. Okay, now what the result after addition we are getting here? 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. So now here 0 valid BCD digit, 0 valid BCD digit, and this 8 is also valid BCD digit. So in this way we can say that this is our valid BCD result. This is our valid BCD result. Okay, same thing here has been quoted. Okay, during BCD arithmetic, each digit is represented by 4-bit binary number, and arithmetic is performed on digit by digit basis. Okay, if the sum of the two BCD digit is greater than 9, if the sum of the two BCD digit is greater than 9, then the resulting 4-bit pattern is not a valid BCD digit. Okay, so in that case 6 is added to digit to get a valid BCD result. Okay, here in this case 1010 answer was coming, so invalid BCD digit 6 needs to be added here. Here in this case invalid BCD digit 6 is being added here. Same thing has been written here. If the sum of the two BCD digit is greater than 9, then the resulting 4-bit pattern is not a valid BCD digit, then the 6 is added to the digit to get a valid BCD result. Okay, that's why in the drawback in the previous slide here it is written, this addition and subtraction of BCD have different rules. This makes BCD arithmetic little more complex. Now I think with the example, okay, the concept has got more clear to you. Why BCD arithmetic is little more complex in compared to simple binary arithmetic. Okay, thank you.